everything, but that was a kind of testimony in our life to something that we feel God was clearly involved in. So that happened. Then the other thing that happened, many years we've been talking about adopting a boy. And even when my son was alive, and he thought the idea was great. He was working with foster youth mentees a lot, and he liked the idea. We never got around to taking the steps when he was alive. But when he died, we got serious about it. We talked to a lady in our church. Her name was Lisa Walker. And we asked her if she knew anything about the adoption process. And she says, I do, but I don't have the time or all the information to give you right now. Can I get your phone number and I'll call you back and give you the information? We give her my wife's cell phone number. We didn't hear anything back for her for months and months and months. No call back, no nothing. As a family. That's the last place we saw him. After his accident, we were reluctant to go back to the restaurant. We didn't want to have dinner there. Just kind of put it off. But one night, we finally got the courage to go back, and we had dinner there. After the dinner, we walked out of the restaurant, and almost the exact spot we said goodbye to my son the last time, my wife's cell phone rings, and who do you think's calling us? The lady that's telling us about the adoption process. And first thing she says to us is, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. I went on a missions trip to Jamaica and just got back. So I said, okay. She tells us the website. She tells us people to call, everything. So we said, God, I guess you wanted us to continue down this road. So we did. We've actually adopted the boy now. He's moved into our home May the 28th of this year. He's actually here today. He's right there, right looking, waving at me right behind you here. So come time to meet him for the very first time, the county gave us an address of where he lived. My wife puts in in her GPS cell phone that talks out loud the address. We didn't know where this place was. There's tons of foster homes all over San Diego County. My son was headed for Mesa College when he died, which is many miles away from our house. So we start following directions to this address. We start noticing we're getting close to Mesa College. And we were asking ourselves, why are we getting close to Mesa College? We're getting closer to Mesa College. We're at the front gate of Mesa College. My wife's cell phone says to turn left. The place where this boy used to live borders Mesa College.
Wow.
So I know that's testimony, again, that's testimony in my life where I thought God was working in our life, and he's always working in our life, and he sees the conversation that we're having right now, and he wants you in heaven. And I think that we met each other today for a reason, and he wants you to accept him as your creator. You know, it's a lot of people questioning whether he's our creator. That's a big thing. And one of the things we tell them is that building over there. Did you see, you know there was a builder, you know there was a designer to that building, but you didn't see them do it, right? Just like we believe God was a creator to all this. He created all the complexities in this life. You didn't actually see him do it, but the creation around him is proof he did it. And you think about your own body, think about your eyes for a moment. Everything in that eye has to work together simultaneously just to be able to see. And to say there wasn't a creator designer to that is a bit far-fetched.
Yeah, well, that's what. No, well, listen, I have to, and I have to go. But I want. I again respect your opinion.
Yeah, sure.
I am very sorry for your loss, and I
Yeah.
can feel for you.
Sure.
And happy for anyone who is happy with that.
Yeah.
And I respect that. I don't.
Yeah, like I said, life is a journey.
Sure.
Sure it
we
is.
each have our own.
Yeah,
and to
yeah.
respect all those differences is a beautiful.
I pray you look into the Bible a little bit more and check it out.
Yeah, and I won't. I've read it many times. And
Okay.
I don't believe that, but that respect, that mutual respect, I think is very important.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Sure.
very Christian.
Sure.
To have that respect.
Sure.
But
All right. Thank you.
right.
Appreciate your time. Let me give you a card to check out your video, and then look at some of the other videos of different people's thoughts. There's a lot of thoughts out there.